Hey guys, April here at the Gumboot Garden. We are in the kitchen today because this week there have been so many things that we've been trying to preserve, and today we're preserving zucchini bread. Now I'm trying two different recipes today. One is a recipe that my mother used to make, and another is the one that claims to be the best zucchini bread online. We're gonna make those side by side, and in the end we're gonna come out and see which one really does taste better. Now I will give you a forewarning here. I have tried to make my mother's zucchini bread a couple times now and it has not turned out all right. So we're gonna try it again one last time today, and if it turns out to be good, then we'll keep it. If the other one's better, we're gonna switch. So let's go ahead and start making our breads.
We'll start by combining all of our dry ingredients into a bowl, which oddly enough, my mom's recipe has almost double the amount of flour. We'll then follow it up with pretty much all of the same ingredients, but just various measurements of each, with the exception of our baking powder. Only my mom's recipe called for baking powder. However, the other online recipe called for almost double the amount of baking soda, so maybe that makes up for it. And we're just going to combine that all together into this bowl here. Next, we're going to put our wet ingredients into our big glass bowl. We're going to beat these eggs together. We'll put in our zucchini, our canola oil, and our vanilla extract. Again, it's pretty much the same ingredients, just different measurements. Now you can also add in walnuts here. I'm going to omit the walnuts just because not everyone likes them. And we're just going to mix this until it's just combined. Then we're going to start to add in our dry ingredients. Now, at first glance, when we're putting this all together, it looks pretty much the same. But the more I start to stir in the dry ingredients, the darker in color you can see that the online recipe is becoming. And this really does end up making a difference when we see the final product. We're going to get this mixture into our baking pans. Now the recipe for both of these makes 2 loaves of zucchini bread. Then we'll pop the loaves into the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or about 175 degrees Celsius, and we'll let those cook up for 40 to 50 minutes until you can kind of poke them with a knife and they come out clean. And there you have it, our 4 loaves of zucchini bread. Yum.
Now I have to admit, if we're just going by looks here, this is my mom's zucchini bread, and this is the best zucchini bread listed on the internet. So I'm actually thinking that I like the looks of my mother's zucchini bread. It's risen the way that it should have, where initially I've had trouble where they've looked kind of flat like this one actually looks, but today it looks really nice. So going just by looks, I think my mother's is a winner. When they all cool down, we'll do the real test and taste it and see which one actually tastes better. They're very, very different in color. This is my mom's and this is the best zucchini bread on the internet. So this one had the best zucchini bread had a lot more cinnamon, and I think that's what is causing that really dark color. But already I can tell this feels a bit sticky and it's crunchier, where this one, it wasn't cooked. It was cooked a couple minutes less, maybe 5-10 minutes, but it's definitely got a fluffier feel to it, and it doesn't have that sticky feel. We'll try the best zucchini bread on the market. It's moist, it's sweet, but besides that, it's not overly flavorful. It leaves a really sweet aftertaste. I think I'm actually going to have a glass of water or milk or something to kind of cleanse my palate after this one, because it's just leaving a really sweet taste in my mouth, and I don't want to, I feel like I'm not getting the true flavor of the other bread because that one's so sweet. Let's taste this one. Okay, my mother's recipe has a light and a slight cinnamon flavor to it, which is really, really nice. I really like this one, actually. This one is so sweet. I was originally thinking it was a cinnamon flavor. That can't be. I think it's because in my mother's recipe, we used a lot more flour, so it kind of spread out the sugar a bit more, where the sugar would be more concentrated in this bread. I actually don't really like the best zucchini recipe that I found on the internet. Now that I've made my mother's zucchini bread recipe properly, it tastes way better. So we're gonna stick with that one. Mom, you still make the best zucchini bread. That's it for today, guys. I will put my mother's recipe up here on the screen. It's the winner. I'll also put it down in the description box for you, and I will catch you in the next one, guys. See ya.